We're going to break. You an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. That one goes. Count.
And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot.
Well, there is a reason they call it Loud City. Oklahoma City, voted by NBA GMs as having the best home court advantage in the NBA. The fans are on top of you and engaged from start to finish.
The wide open look for Durant. No good on the triple. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by James. Stolen by Durant. Here's Westbrook.
Wow, what a floater. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Mozgov with the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. Durant with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. It's Westbrook with the drive. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Well, supposedly, Kevin Durant, a.k.a. KD, enjoys playing NBA 2K prior to every game as a way to loosen up and kind of as an informal scouting report for the other team. That guy just soaks up all the basketball he can get. Keep listening, KD, and keep playing. Defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
15 seconds on the shot.
Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Kevin Durant, guys, officially listed, looking at my book here, 6'9". I imagine he's that height in video game form. Steve, you think that's selling him short?
Yeah, maybe. It's interesting. A lot of guys who are 6'11" or 7 feet prefer to actually be listed as smaller. I think it's because in Durant's case, he wants to be known as more of a guard going forward. But regardless, it doesn't matter what they list him at. He's just a ridiculously talented player.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Kicks it out to Love. Outside Shumpert. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Shumpert. Love's got 5.
So hard to try to play defense with the height mismatch out there that's on the perimeter, and they gave up the three-pointer.
Offensive rebound. Ibaka. And he gets it to go. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And a wide open look for James. And again, LeBron missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Irving throws it down.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific. Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it. Ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Here's LeBron. Right side, Durant. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Durant. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set. Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
The drive by...
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Amon Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Smith in at the 3. Oklahoma City trailing.
Anderson Varejao, a quality defensive center. Great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy, and he's one of those irritants. He gets under a lot of guys' skin.
Goes back up. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Morrow. Cantor's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. Smith against Singler. Shoots. And Thompson kicks to Dellavedova. The shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. The 3 from Morrow. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time, but if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Smith, the pass to Dellavedova. Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. Out to Shumpert. Left side, Shumpert. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Augustine. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, there's no doubting that center Steven Adams came to the league ready to rumble. As Kendrick Perkins put it, he acts like he grew up on the farm chasing hogs. But Adams said it had more to do with growing up playing rugby. He said it was, quote, a combination of that and trying to survive against my brothers and sisters. Keep in mind, he's the youngest of 18 siblings, Kevin.
He doesn't mind taking some licks, Doris. He just keeps coming. Thank you. And the basket by Morrow.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
Well, they might as well continue to pull up and let it fly.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Here's Smith. Hits the target from 18 feet. Smith's got 6. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes. That speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive. Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Timeout called, Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Thompson. And James subbed in for Shumpert. And as we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, Oklahoma City tied up with them. .105 left to play here in the half. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by Collison. The Thunder with the lead. Singler outside. And the wide open shot from Collison. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant's checked in for Singler. And it's Andre Robertson in for Anthony Morrow. LeBron dishes to Irving. Love wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the shot is good. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
For three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Thunder lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
What a performance from Durant here. 18 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. The Thunder missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And remember last season, a fan who ran out the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggling with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team has taken a complete 180.
Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Kevin Durant has really worked hard on his ball handling and passing, and it's a response to facing constant traps and double teams in the playoffs. In those situations, being able to escape pressure and find the open man, that is crucial to his success.
And Durant actually played point guard in high school his freshman year. But a 5-inch growth spurt his sophomore year took him from 6'3" to 6'8", and moved him from guard to forward.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris thanks. We'll see how he does. And it's blocked by Love.
Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
For the lead, no luck. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And when Durant played in Seattle, he played shooting guard. Steve in Oklahoma City, they put him at small forward.
Well, it's a more natural position for him. And, you know, he's worked hard to kind of lower his shoulders when he's dribbling in traffic, trying to find angles that he couldn't get to before. And he's cut down his turnovers. But when he gets to his spot, you know, kind of at the elbows or in the paint, he rises up and he just shoots over the top of everybody.
And Adams kicks to Durant. Clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi, Clark, ever drafted in the first round.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Mon Shumpert is coming for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The drive by James.
And one thing I like about Adams, and maybe it's the rugby background, he plays with so much aggression, but always keeps an even keel. He's the one who sort of initiates contact and becomes an irritant with his opponent.
but he never retaliates, and that's real toughness.
Boy, you look at Steven Adams, he's got an impressive frame. You forget that he's only 21 years old. So he's got room to grow and to get stronger, both when you consider skill development and his physicality. He could really be one of the most imposing big men in the league for a long time going forward.
Like some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Westbrook drives in. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. Here's Durant. Here's Westbrook. He kicks to Robertson. Here's Durant. Durant with another miss.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Nobody near Irving. And another three for Cleveland.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Durant for three. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's 28 points for Kevin Durant.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half. That's his brand of basketball, and he plays it as well as anyone. And as we get into crunch time, they need him at his best. You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Smith. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Serge Ibaka dips one up there.
Well, J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent at one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
And J.R. Smith closing in on 30 years of age. He's been fined almost $1 million over the course of his NBA career.
And, you know, playing in China, he was fined over $1 million in a single season. How do you do that? One night he ordered $3,000 worth of room service on the team dime just to see if they keep coming. Come on, Kevin. I mean, what is he thinking about here?
Call us. We can feed some of that food. LeBron dishes to Verjao. It's LeBron with the drive.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the 4th? And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. Here's Dellavedova. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Verjao in the center position. Outside Durant. Pulls from the top of the key. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Love kicks to James. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
Probably so. Neither team wants to give an inch.
It's blocked. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. The shot is off.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
On its way from Irving for 2. That's in there. Love with the assist. 19 points for Kyrie Irving. Near the free. Line, it's Westbrook. Adams, the pass to Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
It's stolen by Adams. It's Durant on the wing. Irving with the steal. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Kicks it to line. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oklahoma City needs to do a much better job against Love.
He's got 8 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
The wide open look for Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Durant attacking. The 19-foot shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're in front by 1. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. A different look for Oklahoma City.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go. Oh!
You're kidding me? Power punch right there. Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
James kicks to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to him.
Pass to Morrow. No one near him. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
And that one's good. Shumpert.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
From the length of the floor. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. Count! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And you can feel the energy throughout this building right now. What a huge shot.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 5. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
Puts it up off the inbound. It falls.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 5. 9 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. Just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here.
Long range from the inbound. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now... It's a road game. The Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shumpert, no good. Now the Thunder with it. Durant for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Durant's got his team on the board to start the game for Oklahoma City. The Thunder, and especially Kevin Durant, seem to be on the clock for when are they going to win a title. But they still haven't closed the deal yet.
And, Kevin, there's no guarantee that you'll win a title. Even if you are a really good team with star players, it just doesn't always automatically happen. I mean, that's not a given, even though they're chipping away at it and have made some great progress over the last 4 or 5 years. Those things are hard to get.
Love kicks to Mozgov. Pass to Irving. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Shumpert. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
And to your point about the Thunder, I'm not sure if they're missing anything roster-wise. Up and down, there are very few holes for this team.
Now Shumpert following Durant's 3-point attempt. Westbrook with the steal. From 17 feet out. And he gets it to go.
Risky. Shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down. And, you know, going back to what you said about the Thunder, they have the stars and the depth, but maybe adding a few more veterans here and there could help them stay tougher in close games. I think that's the one area they're looking to improve in. More. Veteran leadership and toughness.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Out to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Durant for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Durant's got 6 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Irving, good.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. LeBron leading the charge.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Ibaka, the pass to Durant for three. And the shot is good.
Kevin Durant.
9 points in the game so far.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And he gets the bucket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Durant. So Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. You know, he's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already, especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court.
It's Durant on the wing. Three-pointer. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 15 points for Kevin Durant. Lets the three fly, and that one's good.
Kevin Durant.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drops one in from the wing. Durant's got 20 points.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
From deep. Stolen by Thompson. Passes it to LeBron. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Dellavedova. That falls. Great assist by Love. Dellavedova's got 5.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the dunk by Smith.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. And At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeking.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
The kick out to LeBron. From deep. The shot will not go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Dellavedova. And Thompson kicks to Love. LeBron dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Out to Smith. From deep three-point range. Clock at 6. Stolen by Cantor. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Nice shot by Singler. Singler's got his first 2 points.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist. Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. Scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops.
Kevin! I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
From deep, Morrow. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Second, the Thunder.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working and paying dividends for them.
The Thunder leading by 4. And Cantor not a big leaper or shot blocker, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a good post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for James. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Durant. And that one is hammered home.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Irving from long range. Shot is no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Durant with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Kevin Durant, after his finals loss in 2011, hired his own analytics expert. Together, they studied video and stats to analyze which are his best spots on the floor. And most shots for KD are good, but he wants great ones. And Kevin, since that time, KD's scoring efficiency has gone from good to phenomenal.
And in 2012-13, he became the 7th player, Clark, ever to tally a 50, 40, 90 season.
KD joining his role model, Larry Bird. Something special. Thanks, Doris.
And so Durant nails them both.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Clark, we're witnessing a special time in NBA history. 2 players, in LeBron James and Kevin Durant, who might be considered for best ever by the time their careers are even over.
Well, you know, they'll be in the discussion when you look at Kevin Durant's really unprecedented skill set for a player of his size. Man, he's long, he's 6'11", he can shoot it from deep, he goes off the dribble, and LeBron is the 21st century video game player. I mean, 6'8", 260, speed, likely the greatest athlete in NBA history, and with a complete and elite array of NBA skills. He's really unprecedented in what he's done.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
How about the job they're doing drawing contacts and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Here's Roberson. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Thunder shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And Durant gets it to go.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
And we finished one half of basketball. Thunder lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 32 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's getting hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. And outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5. The drive by LeBron. Count the bucket. James has got 9.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. Some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen the guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Pre-injured Rose
he was right in that same category.
You got it. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. I mean, he doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves him completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
You know, for the purists out there, he has really been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. He can make any pass on the court. And he creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Yeah, you know, I'd love to know, Steve, how many of their baskets have come as a direct result of one of his passes. I know it's a bunch. Their offense isn't near what it is without him at the wheel.
Shumpert with it. Guarded now by Durant. And the dunk by James.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above. Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad, bad man.
Soft touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains